Zell Boy Army, what is going on, my friends? I appreciate you all. Thank you for the support recently on the channel. Appreciate all the new subscribers, people liking the videos, commenting on them. When you like the videos and comment on them, it really lets me know that you're enjoying the content. I mean, unless it's a very negative comment, but we haven't really had too many of them. I have to be honest, I'm starting to struggle a little bit with some of the ideas, like what type of content to do for you guys. So please help me out. Please, if you've got any ideas on how you think I could improve the channel, any types of videos you want to see, please let me know in the comments. But again, a big thank you to everyone who's supported me. A video that I've been asked to do a bit in the past is some like cheap squads, because like not everyone has the God squad that I have had the ability to put a lot of FIFA points on. So I've created here what is called cheap 500k team. You probably could get this team on full chemistry. I've not messed around too much with that. But right now, the only player who would get full chemistry would be Vidal and Marshall, but you probably can get them full anyway. Yeah, this team is 600k. I'll say right now, but you could downgrade Ikone, who's currently at left striker, to Moussa Dembele, or you could downgrade the Ben Yedder to a normal Ben Yedder. I'm going to go through the team and explain why I've built this team and why I think it's really good. Ter Stegen, for 40k, you are getting potentially, other than his 91, the best keeper in the game. For some reason, Ter Stegen just seems broken on this game. He's absolutely insane. I don't know why he's so good, but I absolutely hate playing against him. There's a team near Alisson out and all the prime icons. And there's still plenty of pro players at the events using Ter Stegen, even though he doesn't necessarily link to all the team of the years either. So like, people love Ter Stegen. He's so highly rated. He just seems to have his own animations. His kicking's crazy. He's got the weak foot. He's insane in net. And when you're building a 500k team, I think it's worth putting like nearly 10% of your coins into the keeper, because a top-rated keeper on this game just makes such a big difference, and Ter Stegen will not let you down. Mendy. Again, there's pros using the Footbus Mendy at the events. I've used Mendy, the Footbus Mendy, before I had normal Mendy. Yeah, before I got Footbus Mendy, I was using normal Mendy all year. Now I'm using Footbus Mendy. It's my favourite fullback in the game. I've tried the team Ian Robertson out. I genuinely prefer Footbus Mendy. He's got better physicals, but one of the keys is his weak foot. He's got the skill move, so he can do a scoop turn out of trouble. He's got great weak foot. He's pretty tall. He's rapid, his passing's good enough, he's good on the ball. Okay, his defending stats aren't incredible, but for a fullback who's only 80 rated and about 10k, he's got great links, he's rapid, he even can shoot decent. Not that that matters too much from fullback, but it's just card all around is just absolutely insane. There's an argument that he is the best value card in the game this year. So at left back, I think he's a must in a cheap team. Two centre backs, Lenglet and Ramos. I don't think the work rate's been quite different. It's great, but I don't think it's the end of the world either. They've both got decent weak foot. Lenglet gives you the left-footed option. At this price range, like I think Lenglet's like 30k, you're getting a pretty decent pace centre back. His physicals are solid, but it's that defensive awareness. When you play against Lenglet, he just seems to gravitate to the ball almost, not quite to the same extent obviously, but almost like the Maldini type characters in the game do. He's good on the ball for not a very expensive centre back. His agility bad's okay, his passing's good. He doesn't really have a weakness, he's just not an elite centre back. But when you paid 30k for him, he is a fantastic value. Varane would be an option if you want a quicker centre back, but he's quite a bit more expensive, so I've put Ramos in, but you can, if you've got a bit more coins, go for a Varane. Ramos, little bit on the slow side, but he's insane on the ball. His defending stats are fantastic and his physicals are really good. If this Ramos had low 80s pace, he'd be insane. He's only 60k though, and he's very well rounded and a very good centre back on this game. Semedo, again, you can always upgrade him to his informer, his headliner. I've tried to build a team here that there are easy upgrade of options to you going forward. Like there is an inform Ramos, a second inform Ramos, there's an inform Champions League Ter Stegen. There's lots of ways you can upgrade this team moving forward so you're not stuck with it. But this Semedo is quick. He's unreal on the ball for an 82 rated fullback. His defending stats are quite good for an 82 because It's his heading that brings it down, but the rest of them are decent. His strength isn't fantastic, but 81 aggression is still very good for a low-end fullback. He's got great stamina, so he can bob up and down all game. His weak foot's okay, and the 4-star skill moves again, means you can scoop to with both your fullbacks. But I think that back 4 and keeper for this price range is really, really good. That back 4 only costs about 150k with the keeper. The 2 CDMs, Saul and Vidal. I'm not going to try and make out these two are like 2 of the best CDMs in the game. They're not, but the really good CDMs are going to cost a lot. But I've tried to pick 2 that are very solid and well-rounded. They've both got good weak foot. Okay, you're not going to get skill moves with these, but 4-star weak foot's really nice. You can move Saul to the left CDM if you want a left footer there. Got the right foot. Vidal, at the start of the game, other than like I think mid-Hullet, had like the most in-game stats out of any player in the game. Obviously his weakness being he's not that quick, but he can pass, his shooting's decent if he gets opportunity, he's okay on the ball, his defending's pretty good, he's physically insane. So Vidal's just a really solid card that if you're looking for a cheap option will help you. Saul's quite like Vidal, just doesn't have the same physicals. He's a bit better on the ball and got a better shot. His passing's a bit better, but he's a bit quicker as well, but his physicals are nowhere near what Vidal's are. But this Saul's a really solid card, decent height as well, good engine. Those 2 at that price, I think they're like 40k between them, allow you to have a lot more coins for the rest of the team. Now, if Mendy isn't the best value player in the game, Ousmane Dembele is. He is 5,000 coins right now, and he has 5-star skill moves and 5-star weak foot, which is it's just crazy. For a card to be this cheap, that fast, have really good links, Barcelona and French, I do not get why he's so cheap. He's rapid, his shooting stats aren't that bad for someone with 5-star weak foot, his passing's good enough, his dribbling's really fantastic. Okay, his finishing and physical stats aren't elite, but when you pay 5,000 coins, you can't really go wrong with that. I can't believe this card's so cheap, to be honest. Martial, potentially one of the weakest links in the team, but in a 500k team, if I'm going to give you some good players, you're going to have a few players who aren't quite as elite. He's rapid, he's got pretty good physicals for a cheap winger, he's got the skill moves. 3-star weak foot, it's not the end of the world, but ideally I'd recommend at least 4-star for the most part. His dribbling's very good. The thing is, if you don't need 4-star weak foot quite as much at a lower down level. It's more at the higher end when you try to go for elite. The weak foot makes a huge difference. But right now, while you've got a cheaper team, Anthony Martial will do bits for you. Okay, these 2 are the expensive ones. Like I said, if you literally are tied to a 500k budget, you can downgrade to Inform Ben Yedder or 87 Moussa Dembele. Moussa Dembele, if you had the weak foot, was a little bit quicker, wouldn't be a mile off this card. But this Akone, he is insane. I've played against him quite a few times. I hate playing against this guy. He just seems to have everything. He says he has 61 strength and 75 aggression. It just doesn't feel like that. He seems to body my defenders for some reason. He's got the 4-star, 4-star combo, which is nice. His acceleration and sprint speed is absolutely insane. Like that, he's rapid. With a Deadeye, you can get his finishing to 98. You can have his passing really good. I don't know. This card is, in my opinion, he is a million coin card of how good he is. He's insane. But he's only like 250k right now. He is one of the best value, like higher end cards in the game at the moment. His vision's insane, like 99 agility. Like agility is arguably the most important stat for wingers or cams this game. He's absolutely crazy. I would recommend in this team, I'd probably put Ben Yedder up front because of the weak foot. That 5-star weak foot for your strike, so he can spin and turn. The 4-2-3-1's really nice. And then I'd probably put Akone in cam, just because his passing's sick, he's insane on the ball, he's rapid. Dembele and Martial, I'd put Dembele at Ram, Martial at Lam, Saul left CDM, Vidal right CDM. This Ben Yedder though, he's a really good card as well. 4-star skill and his 5-star weak foot. In the 4-2-3-1, if you can get a 5-star weak foot for your striker, it just changes the attack how you can play. It allows you to spin and go either way. being unpredictable is huge on this game. This Ben Yedder isn't elite. His player of the month is absolutely crazy. Quite a nice upgrade. But again, in a 500k team, you're not getting a top striker. But he's pretty quick. He will take his chances. 91 finishing with 85 composure is very good for someone who's got 5-star weak foot. He's very good at dribbling on the ball. His main weakness is he can get bullied a bit if defenders get tight to him. But I think for this team, you've got a very good all-round physical team. Your midfield's a little bit slow, but they're pretty good physically and passing. Everyone's pretty comfortable on the ball. You're not going to have any players that feel too clunky. You've got, in my opinion, 2 attackers who, they're not quite elite. Maybe Cody is, but they're very good. You've got pace across the board. I think this is a really good team that would do bits in weekend league. I hope you enjoyed this team. Let me know what you think, if there's any type of players you think fit into these cheap teams. Thank you very much for watching. We'll be back tomorrow.